One man dies.
One man dies.
One man dies.
Every 45 minutes.
Every 45 minutes.
From prostate cancer.
That's why
I wear the badge. For the scientists.
Beating this disease.
This badge represents
My friends.
It represents my family.
It represents the football community.
It represents me.
Together we can beat prostate cancer.
Come and join
The biggest team
In football.
Men, we are with you.
Hello and welcome along to the Aftermath Show. This show is brought to you by Prostate Cancer UK. As you can see, we're all wearing our badges. Thank you so much for the donations in the watch along. Hopefully there'll be some more in. You can click the link in the description or send in your super chats. All the money will go to Prostate Cancer UK. But it's another L. 1-0 City at home. I mean, I don't know what you guys expected. I know a lot of us are trying to be positive today with predictions, but it just didn't go that way. Another 1-0 win. And Raheem Sterling, again, he scored home and away against Arsenal in each of the last two seasons. So it's safe to say he loves playing against Arsenal.
Loves it.
Loves it. What did you make of the game?
It was a silly goal to give away. I was hoping in the second half we'll manage to try and pick up, try and get a goal. Even if we had walked away with a draw, I would have been satisfied with that because it weren't a terrible performance from us, although it weren't the greatest.
Yeah.
But to get a draw would have been okay, satisfying.
I mean, I honestly thought the game was a write-off from the get-go, and it wasn't even 2 minutes on the clock and there's a goal, and I was thinking, right, there's going to be about 3 more of those in the first half. So the fact that there wasn't, it gave me a bit of hope that we could get back into the game. There's about 85 minutes to, turn it around, but we just couldn't seem to find any type of attack.
Yeah, I don't think we had one attack on goal in the second half.
There was a shot that Saka had and unfortunately hit Aubameyang's leg, which I still can't believe the luck of Aubameyang at the moment. Goes from scoring a hat-trick to just having the worst luck possible for a striker or an out-and-out winger, whatever you want to place him as. But someone who's our top goal scorer can't get the chances.
Yeah, it was just a bit... It's just a shame because Man City are in such good form.
Yeah.
They're on such a good run. We were terrible the way we started that game.
Yeah.
To go 1-0 down within 2 minutes and then to get to half-time 1-0, we should have come out second half and really gave it a go.
Yeah.
And I just don't feel we've done that.
At all. I mean, I mentioned obviously the talking point is going to be Raheem Sterling's goal because it was the only thing really they showed it about 35 times on the
Nothing else to show. Yeah, but there wasn't much else to show. To be fair, on a positive, Man City didn't do that much either after. So we can take that as a compliment. Maybe Arsenal kind of improved in the organisation, not allowing them to just completely dominate. And
going into this game, if you're expecting Man City to get on the score sheet, which City player or which City players are you expecting to do that?
Gundogan
and
there's quite a few. Gundogan. I mean, who else?
Sterling,
De Bruyne.
Because I don't think a lot of
Mahrez.
people would have said Sterling, but I can say he's been involved in more Premier League goals than any other City player this season.
I would say him against us. He always scores.
14, so he's had 9 goals and 5 assists, and that goal that he scored was the fastest Premier League goal since September 2019 versus Watford, when David Silva scored within 52 seconds.
Was that quicker than the goal against us at Aston Villa?
Oh, that was quick as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we just had
we're just stacking up these stats.
Yeah. What are the comments saying?
There's some super chats. One from Abhinav Tiwuri. We lost with a decent and respectable scoreline. Odegaard's missing in big games. Bellerin was worst as always. Nothing from midfield. We lack creativity. Another super chat here from Stefan Somerville saying, "Hi ladies, I lost my uncle to cancer at the age of 47. So this is a great cause and big up to everyone at AFTV. So sorry to hear that." Another one here from Mo Vibes saying, "Can we please address the problem at Arsenal known as Hector Bellerin?"
Come on, do you want to start on this one, Helen?
Sorry, there's another super chat in from BB saying Arsenal was way better with Wenger as a manager.
Okay. So what do we want to talk about first? There's a lot of comments Charlene's read there.
Which one do you girls want to start with?
The one that I remember, I was saying, can we address this Hector Bellerin problem?
Yeah, well... all right, so he started off terribly today, but he improved as he got into the game. Is he good enough for Arsenal? Not really.
That's it. I mean, it's fair to say that both goals that Raheem Sterling scored this season against Arsenal have been of error of Bellerin and Holding to some extent.
Yeah, but not just them 2 goals, like quite a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Aston Villa destroyed us coming down that right, taking apart Hector Bellerin in the match at the Emirates this season.
Yeah.
The goal that Aston Villa scored again came down that right side, if I remember correctly. It's happening a lot. People knowing, target him.
Yeah.
He's a weak link. And I don't want to be disrespectful to him as a player, but it is looking that way.
MA says Max Aarons, we need to secure that.
Yeah.
Would that be a likely
he's a good player.
replacement?
Oh, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah. I've been saying that for over a year
said
now.
We've spoken about him before. He is good.
Another super chat in from Thai Zone Lee fans saying does, and there's some music and AirPods emoji. I didn't even know you could get that emoji. Actually watch the players and not ogle ref.
What's that?
As in, not does he actually watch the players and not just
Thai.
watch the referees?
Okay. Right, there's a lot of Bellerin comments coming in now. So Ryan Hen is saying Bellerin belongs in the Championship.
Yeah, he's just a little bit too slow. His defending is just not good enough. It's not the standard required, really, to be competing at top level football.
And contenders saying Bellerin and El Neni are so poor, we need to get rid of them.
Yeah.
It's always after a loss when fans really say...
Yeah, but you know why? Because they're just not good enough. But when you win, you can cover up some of the cracks.
Yeah.
But when you lose, you have to just look at what you're watching and it stands out, doesn't it?
Do you think this comment from Marcus Comfort is a bit of an overstretch? Because he says Bellerin is the worst right back in the league. Final third goes into meltdown and cannot defend. Now, come on, we know how many teams are in the league. Is it fair to say he's the worst in the whole league?
I don't know.
I wouldn't say he's the worst.
Do you watch every team though in the league?
I watch every team.
Do you?
Nearly.
Because
Do you know who's got the...
I don't really, unless they play Arsenal, I watch them.
Okay.
So I can't really comment on every single right back in every team. I can't.
That's
give an
really
honest
harsh.
answer.
It's really harsh to say that.
Yeah.
Marcus, who's he better than Marcus? Because
can Marcus tell us a few examples and then, you know, we'll
do a little comparison because, defensively, a lot of teams that you would expect to have, you know, lower quality right backs have had some of the best defensive lineups, like Burnley.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like
Aston
they've got decent defenders, so he could be right. I mean, I just don't know.
Typical subscriber says Aubameyang is finished. Has he done that here?
No, he ain't done
Is it game over?
I mean, he did get a hat-trick the other day, regardless of the opposition. But I think just give him a bit more time.
Yeah.
I know it's almost like a broken record, us saying this.
Give everyone time. Give everyone more time.
Yeah.
But you can understand the frustration of the fans. We want to see things happening now.
I'm surprised Lacazette didn't start today.
This is a game where you need Lacazette.
Yeah, I
want
big
games
long
you need Lacazette.
Because you need him for his hold-up play as well. Plus, he just pulls it out.
And I'm pretty sure
in big games he turns up.
And I'm pretty sure the games that we've won, especially in January, he was in that starting 11.
He was, and he's just been dropped. And I understand Aubameyang's fantastic, but why did he not start both of them today?
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
There's a few more super chats. One from Put in the Mixer, considered getting a neutral ref in the studio.
A neutral ref to do what? to referee tie?
Exactly. Referee the watch-alongs. Another one. Okay, you've already
Can you
read that
imagine
one.
I argue with him as well?
The whole stream would just be him arguing with that official.
Exactly. Another super chat from Little Colo saying, something tells me Arteta will regret giving Saka the full 90 today on Thursday because he had a poor game in my opinion. And in fact, did you even try in the second half?
Did Saka try in the second half?
Yeah.
I don't think he tried as much, and I don't blame him. Like, I kept saying, don't overdo it.
He's he's kind of like overexerting himself because often he's doing most of what's happening for Arsenal, isn't it? He's behind everything.
He did have that opportunity in the second half as well, where he just slipped in the box.
Yeah.
Could something have come of that?
Yeah, that was a good bit of play, that was.
Another super chat from Isle of Genitals saying, get Bellerin out in big capital letters.
I found this comment so funny from Caiaphas because it's exactly what I thought when I came in the studio today, saying ladies wearing all black today dressed for our funeral for not making top four.
We're literally...
I mean, we didn't even plan our
when
outfit.
I came in, I was like, why is everyone wearing black?
Yeah,
I mean, was it just the mood? Was it the vibe?
Been.
But we did come with positive energy, expecting to get a result against City to break their unbeaten run.
Yeah, we were hopeful.
We were, but I think our selection of colour sort of says it all.
Yeah. Sets the mood, doesn't it? TC says Aubameyang can't hold the ball or link up play, and we suffer with him in number 9 position. Everyone blaming Bellerin is on a bandwagon at this point.
Why?
Who's to blame? Who's to blame for this loss then? Because it's only 1 goal, and the lead up to that goal, who would you blame for it?
Well, the defenders that were around Sterling that gave him a metre each way. None of them actually challenged the ball. There was actually 4 of them, but the nearest 2 were Holding and Bellerin, hence why they've probably been pinpointed.
And even before that, I mean, literally from the kick-off, you said you was nervous, Pippa. They had an opportunity there where they whipped the ball into the box as well. And they didn't manage to score, but then straight after, Sterling got that goal. So that should have been a wake-up call of, all right, guys, let's switch on now. Yeah. Instead, we concede a goal. I mean, the positive we can take is at least we didn't concede any more.
Yep.
Another super chat from Marcelo Dino saying, Oba is poor with the ball over the top. Hold up, link up play, can't hold the ball. We need him running in behind. This was a game for Laka, which is the same thing that we were saying. Yeah. Niggy is saying Holding to blame.
Yeah, I said this, Holding and Bellerin.
Yeah, because
both of them.
Holding was the closest player to Sterling.
Yeah, it was both of them. You can't just blame only Bellerin, but both of them. Whose man was he? Bellerin's, I think.
Yeah, because
so that's why Bellerin's.
Should have been closing that down from early.
So I guess that's why everyone's pinpointing Bellerin. I did think he recovered himself in the game, though. He went on to improve. He didn't have a.
What about he had an absolute perfect chance from Pepe that Pepe should have laid it off a lot sooner. And it was such a. But the thing is, I feel like I could be completely wrong here, but there's no trust there in that team. So if Pepe trusted Bellerin as a football player, he would have laid it off. Yeah. If Aubameyang was in that position, Pepe's laying it off. But he probably looked up and saw Bellerin and thought, no, let me try myself. And then he thought, I can't try myself, so let me just give it to him now.
But that's not good if you're feeling like that about one of your teammates.
That's what it looks like. I could be totally wrong, but it looks like there's a lack of trust.
Yeah.
Do you think, I mean, I said it during the watch-along as well, do you think we should have had Saka on the right-hand side 100%. And Pepe over on the left?
I think so.
Because Pepe does look a lot better on the left. Yeah. Saka, he's just the first versatile player.
Yeah. And he plays well. He was playing really well. The games we did win, he was out on the right, Saka, a lot of those matches. I mean, he can play anywhere, so it's not... I'm surprised they weren't rotating, because in many games they rotate and switch. And it would have been nice to see if because the stats... First half, all our play was all down the left. So maybe them rotating, we could have balanced out. Yeah. You know, like the play, because it's easy to play against a team if you're only having to defend one side of the pitch.
Exactly.
Well, now Arsenal have now lost each of their last 8 league games against Man City, and this is our joint longest run of consecutive league defeats against an opponent. Another one was an 8-game run against Leeds. Between 1973 and 1976. So maybe it's not an Arteta or Bellerin problem, maybe it's just a Man City problem.
Yeah. It could have fit like that.
It's a long time.
Yeah, we feel deflated because to go down 1-0 so early and not concede another goal, it's on us to go and take the game and win the game and take the points.
Or
ideally, we needed 3. And if we'd have played slightly better, I think we could have got 3 points out of it. But we could have got a draw, but we didn't get nothing.
Did you know what else? I know this is more favour of Man City, but this was Manchester City's 15th clean sheet in the Premier League this season.
Okay, so that makes us not look so bad.
I mean, but still,
if they've kept 15, they've stopped 15 other teams as well.
But surely there's got to be a way to break through that, man.
Yeah,
we had to score a goal today.
They were there today. Like, if we'd have just done a bit more, because we really didn't do nothing.
I was actually hoping we would.
It was a bit poor.
Very poor. Since the start of last season, no player has scored more away goals than Raheem Sterling in the Premier League, and he's on 20 now. Sterling's total is twice as many as Manchester City's second highest away scorer in this period. Guess who? Don't think you'll get this.
Who? Sorry?
So Raheem Sterling's got the most away goals for Manchester City. Who's got the second highest?
For what team?
Man City.
Oh, for Man City.
Gundogan.
No.
De Bruyne.
Gabriel Jesus on 10.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I was surprised by that myself.
Oh,
that's because Aguero's been injured, isn't it?
A super chat here from Rishikesh Haridas saying Louise and Cedric laughing with City players after the game.
No, do you know what? I did see David Luiz laughing with Kevin De Bruyne. I did say, because, you know, they played together at Chelsea, and I think that's where they go back. That's like his little brother, but still, do it in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Do it in the tunnel, because I can understand, like, De
Was
Bruyne
that
is like,
after?
after the game, I can
Yeah.
understand David Luiz and De Bruyne, because they go way back.
Do you know what?
but
It's hard because
do it in the
they're all
tunnel.
friends as
Yeah.
well, so it's difficult to be that critical.
Yeah.
I don't know their relationship, and they could be really close.
Probably. Some more super chats coming in. One from Jaff S asking if me and Cecil are related.
Do they look alike?
Do we look alike?
Desire says, Pippa, why do you rate El Neni and Bellerin?
What?
They're always calling for you on this.
Wait, what?
Dunno.
What have I said that's credited El Neni or Bellerin today?
I haven't heard anything yet.
Desire, I want to know where you got that idea from, please. Because I don't think I've given anyone any ratings recently. So where's that one coming from?
Another super chat from I Love Genitals saying, would you take Declan
Oh, can you
Rice?
stop?
Did she do that one already?
my
You
God.
said it twice now.
I thought so. I thought you'd done that
I
twice.
didn't actually realise. Would you take Declan Rice?
100.
Yes.
I think I'll take any West Ham player right now.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Lingard.
I mean,
Jared
Lingard,
Bowen.
he's scored today as well. He's been looking really good for West Ham.
It's a good look for him. Sorry, that's thrown me off now. Quinton says, Bellerin was better than our frontline strikers except Saka. Bellerin is good when playing small teams, but he's not as that bad as you guys want to put it. So Desire, you know when I'm reading out these comments, these are not my thoughts. I'm reading out people's opinions here just to make it very clear, because I don't know what I said about Bellerin or Neni. That Desire said that. But yeah, here's a very rare opinion from Quinton saying that Bellerin was good today. And I think that's the only comment I've said.
No, he was good. After
Going forward, he was.
No, he improved. The criticism on Bellerin is going to be because of the goal. Because no one picked up Sterling in the box. Just let him jump up and do what he wanted with the ball.
Oh, here's a fair point. Kieran says, can you name a Premier League right back that's worse than Bellerin though? And at this current time, I actually cannot.
I can't. No.
I think maybe because we put our attention on right backs that look good. Because we could perhaps
I'm
name
trying
a
to go
few.
through each team now.
Yeah, I can't think of any.
Because we'll sit there and be like, oh yeah, Lamptey looks good, Wan-Bissaka
Not better
looks
than
good.
Aspilicueta, not better than Reece James, not better than Trent, not better than...
He's not. What, you think he's better than any of them?
Now I've got to think about teams at the bottom now.
All right, let's start with Sheffield United.
Yeah, who's their right back?
I don't even. Is it?
He's not better than Anthony Robinson. Yeah, it's a bit peak, you know.
Yeah, even Tottenham's like, dare I say it, they're right back. I'd have all day long.
Oh, see, that.
Do you get what
from the
I'm
moment
saying?
you're saying that.
No, but I keep it
From
real.
the moment you're saying that.
Reguilon, whatever his name is.
Reguilon.
Reguilon. He's their right back.
Yeah.
He's decent.
Super chat from Cado34 saying it looked like Odegaard was a step behind the pace. I mean,
He looks a bit off today, yeah.
Yeah,
a bit
first
tired.
half I think he looked alright. Second half,
It was okay.
I would like to see how he plays with Partey though, because he does pick out good passes.
Yeah, he does.
So can you
He
imagine
does.
having Odegaard and Partey both on
Yeah,
the pitch
that would be
together?
nice to see. Hopefully Partey will be back in the team again soon.
Another super chat from Nairo saying, trust the process, 10th in the league, West Ham 4th. Do they have better players than us, or is it the manager?
Do who have better players than us?
West Ham, so we're sitting 10th, West Ham are 4th.
Do you know the thing is, I feel
wouldn't
like David
say-
Moyes has always been a good manager.
He's a good manager, yeah.
He just
That's
got a
good
really
point.
unlucky run at Man United, and the fans didn't really give him a chance there.
Yeah,
But I think he's always been a good manager.
yeah, I agree.
And they do have good players as well. They do have good players.
Yeah, would you say West Ham have got a better squad than us? I don't think they have. I really don't think they have. Think about it. You would take Leno over Fabianski. If you go
Well,
man to
we've had
man,
Fabianski.
yeah, like if you go man to man, I think
Yeah.
we've got a better team than West Ham.
Yeah.
So he's got a point.
So why ain't we getting the result?
Because I don't know if our managers are always picking our best 11 to face the opposition.
What did you guys think of the 11 that
Do you know what's
picked?
mad? I was actually happy with that starting 11.
No, I was. I'm not saying, but obviously there's games he's not.
But I feel like he got it the wrong way round. Like the game that the 11 that he played against Benfica should have been the 11 he played today.
Yes.
And then the Benfica,
So he's making,
like the wrong way round.
So he's
Yeah.
picking things
Yeah.
wrong. So he's not making the right decisions
Yeah.
I agree
in
with
his
that.
selection. I mean, listen, I can't say he's got it really wrong because we only lost 1-0.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's had a
So
terrible...
he's done something right.
Well, it's not that it's terrible. For me, I just don't know why Martinelli isn't starting. I would have rested Saka, personally. I would have rested Odegaard if he's thinking he's going to play them on Thursday.
Does that mean you play Emil Smith-Rowe then?
No, we've got Martinelli. We've got other options.
I just don't think that Martinelli
don't
is a starter under Arteta.
Martinelli starts all day long for me.
Because there was a point of time where he was using him. But what was the reason again? Is it because Aubameyang wasn't available?
I don't know.
There was a couple months ago he started being used and then he got the little knock again. But since Emery left, it feels like he doesn't stand a chance.
Like, I understand we started Aubameyang. He is our top scorer. He is our best scorer. You know, every season he finishes our top scorer.
Yeah.
So fair enough, we want to go for the points, we start him. But when we're 1-0 down at 60 minutes, try something different. Because if we want to be positive and try and win the game, how are we going to, if nothing's happening creatively, we're not really doing anything in the final third, what changes do you need to make? You know that if you bring on, for me anyway, Martinelli, he comes on hungry. He's so direct. Yeah. He's got goals in him. He's got movement. He's creative. I just don't understand why he's not being played. I really don't know.
So do you think that's where it has to be down to attacking today?
Well, we needed
we had such an attacking side against Benfica, although what did we score? 1 goal?
One.
Yeah,
it was
1
a
goal.
1-1 draw.
But do you get what I mean? Like, I saw him, like, after watching the way he set up the team, I know we're playing a completely different side. So it's like he wants to be creative sometimes, but then he goes really negative. Like today, it just was a little bit negative. And I know it's Man City, so I get it.
Yeah, it's not easy.
But it's not an easy decision. I mean, we're picking because the game was a bit boring, so we ain't got a lot to talk about. So we're picking now. We're just picking for why. Why didn't we score a goal? Why didn't we do a bit better?
The only thing, even though I said I was happy with the starting 11, the only thing that bothered me, there's positives of having Elneny and Xhaka together in the midfield, but the biggest negative is both of them slow down the play, and they both pass sideways and backwards. Whereas when you have Thomas Partey in the midfield, he always finds the ball forward.
And even like, I would have taken one of them off maybe earlier, but I don't know.
Another super chat here from Babish saying, why is there that a lot of Arsenal players is on the pitch in end of game and laughing and joking around with the City players? I won't read out the swearing. They don't care and fans give them credit when they have a good game. What the...
A lot of pundits will say it, a lot of people will say it. There's a lot of friends in this game now. It never used to be like that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And I think it's the help of social media and a lot of them coming through youth teams together. There's so much friendliness. Like back in the day, in the tunnel, it's on site. On the pitch, it's on site. After the game, it's on site. But now, it's like, good game, bro. WhatsApp you later. Call of Duty later. Warzone.
Do you think that takes away the aggression on the pitch?
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely. They should be there wanting to win.
You say that though, but then like, Saka and Grealish are really good friends. They're always like playing whatever it is, online games together. But when we played Aston Villa, Jack Grealish was hammering at
but
Saka.
that's down to their attitude and their mentality and their hunger to be the best and to win and you know, be winners.
Another super chat from Andre Ben. Everyone down on Hector, but I am not sure Tierney had the best game either. We lost 1-0 to an on-fire Man City team. Come on, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, fair point. The scoreline wasn't a terrible one.
No, it wasn't. But I think we're just annoyed because we gave away the opportunity for them to score the goal.
So early on as well.
So that's why we feel a little bit kind of angry. Not angry, I'm not even angry.
It's just that bit of disappointment.
It's disappointment. I expect professional footballers to be better defensively. You don't give someone that amount of time in your box, like, and the smallest player on the pitch as well, Sterling. Like, how's he beating them all?
Exactly.
But he want to beat them if they actually tried to get the ball. Like, Holding's what, 6'2"?
Yeah. Exactly.
How tall's Sterling? Like 5'10"?
I think it's about 5,
or 5'8".
5'9".
It's little.
I'm so glad Gus Reed said this because he says Souček, Antonio, Ben Rama, Issa Diop, Declan Rice all walk into the Arsenal team, and I think he's very correct. You know.
I don't know about
so
that.
the gap in the goal between Arsenal and West Ham is not that big. It's not that big. Because how many Arsenal players walk into the West Ham squad?
think a lot of them would.
I don't think the difference is that much. I think it's around the same amount.
No, it's not huge. No, it's not huge. I'm not disrespecting West Ham. They've got a great team.
They're in fourth, mate. They're the best team in London right now.
No, they are. They are. And respect to them.
Just now.
But it's about getting the best out of the players.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting the best out of our players.
We ain't, because we have got, if we look at them individually, we have got good, talented players, but we're just not seeing it in the games, not seeing it in the results.
Maybe too many rotations. They're unsettled. There was a lot of changes again today.
Yeah, there was.
So maybe that's evident.
Super chat from Marquis Adventures. Arsenal should play 4-4-2, then you will win things. Helen, you look great today. Love the outfit.
Jeez.
Charlene, marry me. You're beautiful. Oh, thank you very much. I'm not looking to get married right now. I'm loving the single life.
I was very thinking there was going to be a talking point coming from this comment. Jay O'Neill says the team is as strong as its weakest links. Too many players with weak mentalities in our team. The thing is, I can pick out the people that have strong mentalities. Xhaka does.
Yeah.
David Luiz does. To me, for the young player, it looks like Saka does.
Saka does, definitely.
Leno does.
Tierney does.
Tierney definitely does. But then I think I kind of question everyone else.
Yeah, I think
Rob Holding does actually.
I feel like Lacazette has as well. He's got like a little. When I've seen him, he's always angry. Like he's vexed when he gets pulled off. He
always is.
Yeah. To me, he's got that as well.
Yeah. Devante says, "Hey Pippa, Holding looks like a choir boy, and we need more intimidating defenders." No, he does. I feel like Holding holds some stance about him. Yeah. He doesn't. He's not the best centre back, we can admit it, but there are games where he looks very good, and then there's games where he looks terrible.
Some games he comes out and he commands his sort of like zone and his area.
Yeah.
And other times he's a little bit passive.
Nabule's letting us know that Willock is starting against Manchester United. It'll be interesting to see if that midfielder can get a goal, because we don't have any at the moment that can. So if he gets a goal against United...
To be fair, Willock scored a few goals when he was playing, when he was picked in the Europa. He had some great performances.
Bob Khan is saying Leno was dreadful.
Leno
what was dreadful about him?
I think Leno had a great game.
I mean, he only conceded one goal. He made some crucial saves as well.
Yeah. No, Leno was good.
With the one-stop shot, you know?
Yeah, that was was going in. That was a very good save. And what I liked about that as well, normally when Leno, my criticism of him has been when he saves, often he can't catch it and then it goes into a danger zone. He's learning or he's improving or working on his game where he's actually hitting it out. So which was really good to see.
Which was crucial.
Yeah, very good.
Dixon, I'm not going to read your surname, with the super chat saying, ladies, cheer up, Bayern will smash them in the UEFA Champions League. I mean, fair enough, but we wanted to get a win.
We don't care about that.
League.
We need points.
Exactly.
We want to get into the Champions League.
Toyosi says, the score does not tell the story. We were poor. Only one method of attack, just spam the wide left. We couldn't do anything through the centre. Bellerin was poor and Holding suspect for the first goal. Yeah, the scoreline does not tell the story at all, to be fair.
No, it don't.
Because the scoreline should read like 3-0 or something.
Yeah. We're taking the positives that it was only 1-0, so we're saying, you know, if we could hold on to 1-0, why can't we go on and score it or win? Like, we want more. That's, you know, we're not going to settle for saying that's good.
Well, answering the earlier question, I can't remember the name, but there was like, who is a worse right back than Bellerin? I think that was the question. But Casper says,
they're giving us answers.
No, but Casper says all the Spurs fullbacks are worse than Bellerin. Fact. Also, Emerson and Alonso.
No, they're not. They're not. Just because you might not like Spurs, we're not going to lie. Sorry, no, I'm not having that. Their right back's good.
Easter Main is saying Grealish, Auer, Basuma, Ivan Toney, Lamptey, get it done. Yeah, we'll be lucky if we get half of one of those players.
Named how many?
No, but these are just players that he wants in. Like, we'll be lucky if we get half of a Grealish, half of a Toney. We're not getting
any of them.
Super chat from Jamaican Gooner.
What'd you say?
Super chat from Jamaican Gooner 19 saying, anyone else tired of Ty's annoying clap? I mean,
we all are, to
it's
be fair.
Probably my clap they could hear.
Do you know what's mad? Because sometimes, like, when you hear it back, it's mad loud. And then them lot will say, the comments say, stop clapping, because I'm sorry for you guys at home. All you can hear is, I'm not going to do it now. It's mad loud.
Probably in the mic.
Yeah, like it's close to the microphone.
It's really loud.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Mr. EC Football saying, Charlene said 1-0, but just the wrong way around. I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Oh, yeah, you did say 1-0.
I was hoping we would get a 1-0 win, but instead City did.
I see. He's 5'7". Is that Sterling? He must have Googled it.
Well, then I must be... He's not that... Is
he 5'7"?
He's a bit taller than that. Because
I would have thought at least 5'9".
I know, but I've met him so many times.
No,
he's not that small. He's small, but he's not that small.
Yeah, but how tall are you? 5'9", so he's only a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Are you 5'9", Pips?
I don't know, mate.
She's tall.
5'4".
Yeah.
So what am I?
You're not 5'4".
What is Helen?
Arsenal FC says we aren't happy losing. Losing, we're happy we didn't get battered.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Okay.
We're not happy, but we'll take not getting humiliated.
Bellerin needs to be... Okay, well, we're getting rude in the comments now. As long as I have a brain, I think we need to buy... Right, trying to bait me out. Not going to happen today. Anthony Daly says, Aubameyang, Partey, Tierney, Saka, Smith Rowe walk in that team. Which team? I guess you're talking about West Ham.
I think they're saying, isn't it?
Why are we talking about West Ham now? We just played Man City.
Because they're so boring. There's nothing else. Can you not send us something interesting? We don't want to talk about West Ham.
Jason Miru is saying Saka and Tierney look tired. In a key game, it looked like they were falling all over the place and playing poor final third decision. They can't help it when you have Xhaka, El Neni and Odegaard in the middle.
Yeah.
There was a point in time where we had a really good opportunity to break. Saka placed a really short pass that we was lucky to get back in the midfield, and then he got the ball back out wide. He made a great run, and then he just passed it straight into a Man City defender, and it's just like, that's 2 sloppy passes in the space of 20 seconds. Yeah, you can have an off moment because you've been one of our quality players all season, but is it due to tiredness? Like, how do you make 2 sloppy passes in that short time?
Oh, there were so many sloppy passes. Even at the beginning, Aubameyang, it was his sloppy touch that led to the goal.
Here's the thing with Aubameyang, though. He's always had a sloppy touch. Yeah. He's just a great finisher. He's always had a sloppy touch. Even his passing has never been that great, but you don't rely on him for that. Even though as a footballer, you should be able to do that. Yeah. You just rely on him for the finishing. Yeah. And when you're not doing that and having sloppy touches, it's not going to be a great day for you.
No.
It isn't.
That's why Sterling was smiling. His grin was so big when he saw that touch.
Before the goal even happened.
It was like, watch
I know,
now,
and that's why I said he's going to score.
Yeah,
you could just see it in his face. He was ready.
He must have seen something and said, today's the day that I'm definitely banging.
He just saw that touch and thought, oh my God, if that's how they started, we're happy days.
And then 30 seconds later, he gets the goal.
Gosh. Tuambo says, I called for Mari and he was good. He was okay. Yeah, he wasn't... Nothing to write home about, but it wasn't terrible. Mari was good.
Yeah.
Gabe says, do you think Saka is too inconsistent?
No.
Saka?
No,
let's not even start on Saka.
Let's not go there.
I mean, he's been consistently good, even when we as a whole team have been performing terribly.
Yeah.
And Saka will still go out there and put out a good performance. So we definitely can't blame Saka. I mean, if he has a game where he's not at his greatest, the boy's probably tired. So no, we can't ever get onto Saka for anything like that. Normski is saying mid-table performance. Would you ladies agree with that?
No, we're playing Man City. Come on, really, you can't say that.
Mid-table team, but not a mid-table performance.
Literally mid-table.
If you've only lost 1-0 to Manchester City, then it's not really a terrible performance, is it?
Exactly. Could have been a lot worse.
Michael says Wenger was so close to signing Sterling. To be honest, that might be another truth. Do you know what? I can say this now because it's old news, but Sterling did want to go Arsenal after that whole Liverpool saga.
Oh, okay.
And obviously it didn't happen.
We had him.
Yeah.
Wow. Our fate would have been different if we signed Sterling back then.
All this shoulda, woulda, coulda, man.
Yeah, too many of them.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what we can do these days, isn't it?
Oh, we was going to buy Ronaldo. We was going to buy Mbappe.
Yeah. But we didn't.
I went to dinner with his auntie. You know, it was going to happen.
We was going to win the game.
We bid for Suarez.
We sold Highbury to build Emirates and play Champions League. Where are we now? Where are we now?
Mid-table.
I doubt PSG will want Bellerin at the end of the I think he means season. Should have gotten rid of him when we had the chance as Michael. When did we have the chance?
There was rumours
PSG wanted him. Yeah,
it was last
summer. In the summer. That would have been a great move for him, to be honest.
PSG are lit, mate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it was how true and how much like substance it had, but for him as a player for his age, it would have been the perfect move for him to go PSG, Champions League football. He ain't going to get it anytime soon at Arsenal at this rate. Unless, because even if we win on Thursday, it's not an easy. It's a tough.
I just don't want the repeat of last season.
Yeah.
Heartbreak City all over again.
No, I'm hoping we'll win Thursday and we'll go through.
Yeah.
But even if we go through it, it's by no means won.
It's so disappointing though for us as fans because we come into these games with that hope, with that excitement, always trying to be positive, and then it's like we just get shut down.
Do you know what? We're upset, but I'm not angry today because I feel like it was just a stupid mistake. Otherwise, maybe we would have got a point.
Yeah.
So.
And a clean sheet.
I'm that one.
Considering
Considering what Charlene said, I'm that one odd fan out that's never going to games optimistic. Like even we used to go to, when normal times when we were going to the stadium, I would make the journey to the Emirates, plan everything, but I would still in my head thinking, oh, this is going to be long. I was never optimistic.
Yeah. I felt like we'd win most games. Like I always used to feel positive walking into the Emirates.
Oh, see, I don't know what this club's done to me, man. Honestly.
Like we went through such a good run. I was like, like when you don't want to think it, but you think it. Like it's like, it could be a good day today. Like every time I'd get that buzz every time I walked in. Went through a while. Yeah.
Some super chats coming in from Peter Sutcliffe. Bellerin's tracking back is terrible. Should have been left in the changing room.
Wow. I'm not even allowed to watch from the stands, no?
I know. Theodore187 wanted to donate to the cause. Also, we need true winners in our squad. We just have paycheck collectors. Holding and Hector need to go.
Wait, why is Holding and Hector getting both getting stick so badly?
Yeah.
It's a shame, man.
I mean, it's not like just like a lapse of concentration. For the four of them, it weren't just them two only. There was four of them around him. None of them picked him up, so it's not just their fault.
Gus Reed is saying, was watching Villa versus Leicester, meant to be a mid-table clash, and wondering how many of these guys would walk into the Arsenal team. It's embarrassing.
Mr. A says, Pippa, on God, I'm going to lose it if Mikel Arteta says we created a lot of moments. Does he say that? No, I feel like he's really honest in his post-match.
No? He waffles.
He's waffling.
He waffles low.
Maybe he's looking at
But we definitely didn't create a lot of opportunities, so he shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Matthew Wilshaw is saying, even if we go through in the Europa, I just don't have enough faith in the team to win the thing. When will it be easy to support this club?
Exactly. Wait, that's how I feel, Matthew.
We feel like that because we're so inconsistent.
Yeah,
we go on such a good run and then we lose and then we, it's hard to, get that excited at the moment.
I guess it's at a point where you just don't know what Arsenal team's going to turn up.
Yeah, we don't.
One day we'll just come and just be like, okay, is this what time it is today? Yeah. Another time it's just like, what is going on?
Yeah, and the thing is, we've been happy with the selections. It's not like we've been that unhappy, so I don't know.
Stuart says we are banking on the Benfica game in order to progress to the final and win it.
We are
to
banking
get into
on
the
that.
Champions League.
It's the only realistic option.
He says it's a huge risk. Next season, the team won't be in Europe and losing 11 games. 11 games so far. Gosh, we've still got a tough run.
We've got a long way to go. Yeah. We've still got Leicester. We've got how many games coming up?
We've got Tottenham again.
Tottenham.
Is it Leicester then Tottenham?
To be honest, I haven't looked that far ahead because I can't bear it.
Too painful to think about.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't. Trying to get past Benfica.
Brian Holiday is saying, thank you to the ladies and the AFTV family. Your live streams have helped me get through this pandemic.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, it's difficult times, but, if we're helping you, then it's great. It shows that we're doing a good thing. And just remember, nothing bad ever lasts forever.
Leicester, Burnley.
Let me see the back of your shirt quickly. Oh.
Why?
Because Cam says, Helen's that a Martinez shirt? And I wanted to check.
Lucky I didn't.
Because he was still here when
we
you bought
sold him. No, just to prove it. No.
Nothing
I support all our goalkeepers. I don't get names on my back.
Super chat from Daniel owner. Arteta getting sacked with question marks.
I think Mourinho needs to get sacked first if we're talking about sacking.
To be honest, I think he will get sacked before Arteta does, and Arteta might like lose 20 games.
No, not 20. Geez.
No, God forbid. But I'm saying,
anymore.
How many has Mourinho actually lost?
I don't know, but when you're losing London derbies to West, obviously no disrespect to West Ham because they're flying right now, but the games that he's lost.
Can I just say something? West Ham always beat Spurs. they really do. So come on, let's just like remember that moment. I remember them. Loads of matches losing. I don't support Spurs, but I remember West Ham have got a good record against Spurs.
Yeah,
my Spurs friends hate West Ham because they always do them.
More super chats coming in. Jaden Pierre, I see where you're going. I'm not going to read out your comment, but thank you for the super chat. Obviously, all the proceeds are going to a great cause, prostate cancer. So do keep them coming in. Another super chat from Esito Rusco. Hector is declining. He needs to step it up. He's a senior player. See you later. We expect him to do better. It was an all right game. It's City. They are on top form. Yeah. Which is a positive we can take.
JSG says, everyone's blaming Holding and Bellerin and El Neni, etc., who are poor, but we know they are not top 4 quality. Aubameyang goes missing in big league matches, and that's facts. So he's got a point there because scapegoats are always the likes of Bellerin and El Neni, not the household names. Yeah. But then when Aubameyang doesn't have a great game, you don't see any comments. And so we're reading the comments, we don't see anything like this.
Yeah, but I'll tell you why.
Here we go.
Because Aubameyang scores so many goals.
But in big games.
It doesn't matter. He's carried us like every season with his goals. And unfortunately, but the players that get scapegoated are the ones that tend to make a lot of errors that have cost us games. True. So I'm not saying that's what I'm saying, but I guess that's why it happens.
Karima says, now who do we blame? Mustafi is gone.
Exactly. They're blaming Bellerin now.
He said, Mustafi's gone, Socrates is gone, Ozil is gone, Willock, Kolasinac and Maitland-Niles are on loan. Please invent a new excuse. I like not enough salad in our diet. Like not enough salad in our diet.
So what does he think to blame?
Karima, let us know.
Let us know, Karima. What do you suggest is the problem?
A super chat from Fizz113. It's brilliant that you guys are supporting a prostate cancer charity today. Yeah. Since watching you lot today was a pain in the arsenal.
Fizz, you're just you. I really want to meet this person in real life. Because honestly, the comments that you make, thank you for the donation though. It's going to a great cause. But you,
so positive.
Literally, you read it, you think, oh, this is going somewhere, but it's always banter. Yeah. Always. Every time. Bukayo, I'll go on.
Another super chat from Tash. Okay, I'm not going to read the name. Don't read it. Just want to donate to a great cause. Well, thank you for your donation. We're not reading.
I don't even know what it says anyway.
Get that.
I don't think that's
read it in your head. Put these two together. Read these as one word.
I don't get it. I actually don't get it. I don't
touch my.
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. It says tush.
All right, read it out. Read it out aloud.
Okay,
you get it.
I got it now.
Do you get it, Helen?
Yeah, it took me a while, that one.
I'm on the ball today, guys.
No, but I would have done it like the way
I wouldn't have read it. I wouldn't have read it like
that. But then when you read, and then even when you say it like that, it will still
comes.
Be pronounced.
Yeah, you're right. You're more. I don't. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to be reading out.
Bukayo the Goat Saka says we should have started Laka over Aubameyang. Aubameyang's touch was awful, and he started our last 3 matches and only turned up in one of them. Laka has been great recently and scoring goals recently. I can't remember the last time he's played, but yeah, when he did play, top quality.
Who is that? Laka. Yeah. I did miss him. I wanted him to start today's game. It could have been a different ball game.
Yep.
Super chat from John Grimm. Sorry, but Oba is 100% on the decline. 2 years ago, he would have gassed John Stones. Now he's getting bullied by him.
Yeah, was it John Stones that pushed him out of the pitch?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Like, what's going? Like, my whole point is
he's too polite,
too
isn't
friendly.
he? Yeah.
I know everyone's trying to be professional and all that stuff, but back in the day, you're pushing me off the pitch. I'm whispering to Anthony saying, try that again, little man.
Yeah,
I'm going to call you a little man, no matter how tall you are, make you feel small and make you feel like you can't do it again. But he's just smiling off going, yeah, you know. Why is man doing
but
this?
he's just that happy.
Why is man doing this?
He's too polite though.
I don't want to see it. Like, have some aggression about you.
I don't think I've ever
because
seen
even
Aubameyang aggressive.
Even the likes of Ian Wright, as cheeky as he was back in the day, he's whispering to Anthony saying, listen, I'll not you in the change rooms or the locker. Like, he'll say something.
Yeah.
I think even Dennis Bergkamp has a
All
little
of
bit of that.
them. All of them.
Which you need. It brings that fight to the game.
Yeah.
Super chat from Daniel Constant. This one's directed at you, Helen. Will you marry me?
Sorry, no.
Well, thank you for the donation.
The donation's very kind. I'll give you a little heart.
Freddie Rapp says, is it not simple knowledge to play your wingers on the side they play best on? Bellerin is so bad, needs his contract terminated. Sick of the favouritism. We need a Diaz-like centre-back to play with Gabriel. Ruben Diaz. Did he get man of the match, did he?
Yeah, he did.
So,
Do you think, guys, we perhaps as fans, I mean, I understand the frustration when the players don't perform. Do you think we as fans need to get behind them and support them
We are behind them.
Especially when they're consistently, playing and being selected, i.e. Bellerin?
We are behind Bellerin. Who said we're not behind Bellerin?
In terms of, all the comments that are coming in?
No, we're always behind the team. Some of them comments are probably not Arsenal fans.
The thing is, where the game has changed so much, fans have so much of a say now. Mm-hmm. When you had if you had a player that was bad in your team 10 years ago, let's say, or a bit more, 15 years ago, you could just moan about it to your friends in the barbershop, in the pub, whoever's in your house. But now you've got social media, you've got all these things that you can vocalise how you feel, and that's why the players feel that pressure. But there's been so many times fans have wanted players out of their team. But they couldn't do nothing about it except write letters to the club like Ty does.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Write emails. But now you've got Instagram posts, Twitters, all types of stuff.
It's always happened. What about the fans that are chanting at every match?
Yeah, it's worse at the game. It's worse at the game.
That's why I don't buy this. To me, it's just nonsense. It's just people trying to criticise fans. Like, fans pay their money to go to matches. We have a right. It's entertainment. You go to the theatre, you're going to discuss what you've watched. Yeah, it's the same thing. You go to cinema, you're going to be like, oh my God, that ending was rubbish. Yeah. Or that was so good. It's
this is my view on the film.
Yes, it's a sport, but
we're
the audience. The fans are the audience. So of course they've got an opinion.
And if there's a general consensus, then clearly there's a problem. If millions of fans from different parts of the world, some that go to games, some that don't, people waking up at different time zones to watch it, have the same opinion, then clearly there's some truth in it.
You want to be checking yourself, innit? Slightly. Like if I was, obviously I'm not a footballer, but if I was, I would know myself that my performance is bad. I wouldn't need the crowd or the fans to tell me. You go to work, whatever job you do, you know if you've badly performed or if you've done something wrong.
Yeah.
Come on, so being a footballer is no different.
Yeah.
I think they're wrapped up in cotton wool far too much at times, personally.
A super chat from SL
Not always,
Plug,
but sometimes.
which I'm not going to read out, but thank you again for the donation.
I think I'm just a bit annoyed because I saw some horrible things being said, like trying to blame fans for certain things that are put on social media, and I just think it's inaccurate. So I just think, fans have got a right to say what they want. Doesn't mean they've got a right to be abusive.
No, of course
or
not.
Step the line or
that's
do.
Just
That's a completely different thing. But we have a right.
Opinion,
we pay. People pay for their Sky or for their TV or for what
shirts.
we pay to watch the football. So of course we've got a right to say how to discuss it.
Yeah.
We don't abuse the team.
Harsh
we back
says,
our players.
To everyone criticising Bellerin, who else do we have to play at right back?
Cedric. Callum Chambers can play right back. We've got options. So we've always got options.
A super chat from Mohammed Ismail. What does Martin Odegaard bring to this team? He is absolutely shocking.
No.
Well, it's only 3 proper games in.
And he's had 2 good performances.
Yeah. Today was a bit of a tough one for him.
I just think they were all slightly... No, who was 100% apart from Leno?
Nobody.
They were all slightly... I don't know if they're tired, if they're intimidated, if they're just lacking a bit of confidence.
Do you think it was the nerves coming into this game as well, knowing, OK, Man City's, 17 games unbeaten, obviously that's going to play a part?
Maybe. Yeah.
It depends the mindset they come into the game with as well.
But wasn't Man City on a great run when we beat them at Wembley?
Yeah.
So they shouldn't have that mindset.
I don't think we should have that mindset playing anyone, really.
Exactly.
We're
Take
Arsenal.
each game for
We're
what
not
it is.
like some pub team.
Yeah. JD Mallon says Arsenal do not deserve Saka.
Oh, come on.
We deserve something good at least, please.
We ain't that bad.
We need something.
Buki is saying whenever we play Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe and Laka in combination, we would have a great results. Please get back to it. Oba on the bench. Sorry. Greetings from Bosnia.
It's got a point. When Oba was on the bench, we were winning games.
Yeah.
It's got a point, man.
What do you guys want to see against Benfica? Let us know in the comments as well, guys. What you're expecting from the Benfica game.
I want to see Laka in that game.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I really do.
But it's going to be hard now because he hasn't played so long. But then you're professional, just get back in there.
When you're rotating, when they're on form, it's
exactly.
It's a hard
They've
one.
got to build that back up.
Yeah.
That's why I would have wanted him to start today as well. Is Pepe another player? Because we wanted to see him in the last game against Benfica. Is that another player that you perhaps want to see this time round?
Yeah, but if he plays on the left-hand side though, because I don't like him on the right-hand side with Bellerin because it just doesn't work.
It's just not as effective, is it?
It doesn't work at all. Freddie says Bellerin posted a modelling shoot after the Benfica game. Why would we get behind him? Saka needed to play on the right.
I saw something like that. Yeah.
I saw that for H&M.
Yeah.
Maybe his manager posted it.
No, it was on Bellerin's story. I don't follow his manager.
No, maybe he's like someone's running his account.
Don't know.
Just saying. Now Desire saying, why am I backing Bellerin? I bet it's going to come back and say, I told you. Told you.
Super chat from
That's
Marcelo
another conversation
Dino.
though altogether, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of what, backing Bellerin or his
No, not
clothing?
backing Bellerin, just like maybe during the season when they're meant to be focused. But then I guess what they do in their own time's their business, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah.
Marcelo Dino saying, it makes me laugh that people are expecting Odegaard to run the game in his second ever Premier League start against this City team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a
I
fair
think he's
point.
done all right though.
DJ says, can we get more players whose names rhyme with Saka, Xhaka and Laka?
Yeah.
We've got enough. We've got enough. Who else is there? I don't know.
Xhaka, Saka,
Wan-Bissaka.
Laka.
Oh yeah, Wan-Bissaka. And we're
You want
looking
a right back?
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you know what? He'd be good.
Yeah.
Jamsey Hair on the super chat saying, Pippa looked like she wanted to kill headphones today.
Why?
Why'd you say that?
The only thing is, I can't see half the time when he gets in. When he'll be like, "What's happening?
Yeah.
What's great?" When he's doing all that, I can't
We're
see the TV.
fidgets, innit?
I cannot see- So that's probably why I was probably staring at him, thinking, "Bruv, move."
Sit still.
Other than that, I can't. I have no problem with Ty.
Do you know, I sit in the front as well, and sometimes you just kind of forget that there's people behind
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
If it were on camera, I'd be like, "But sit down, girl." Girls always jumping up, man.
Oh, Marcus Comfort is saying for the Benfica game, he does not want to see Bellerin.
I feel like he's getting a bit too much stick.
A lot of stick.
Yeah, it's unnecessary.
T-Door187 is saying none of our players have truly shown us consistency to be overall favourites beside Saka and Oba, and then in brackets he's got not of late for Aubameyang. You called Robbie out on this username. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to say the rest. It's saying Arteta has killed Guendouzi, killing Pepe and Martinelli. Saliba, the list goes on. Ainsley Maitland-Niles should be right back. I'm falling out of love for Arsenal Football Club. Arteta and HB.
Sorry, I saw a super chat and it made me laugh. Sorry. Have you finished?
Oh shit, I was just in that.
Have you finished or not?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I saw a super chat from Fizz. I told you we've got the banner. It says, ironic, Helen wore leather and Arsenal got spanked. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that, but I thought it was funny.
That's a good one.
I thought it was funny.
Should we ban these leather
I know,
pants?
Yeah,
literally,
I'm not going to wear them again.
God, when did I wear them? Did we lose when I wore them?
I
when I wore them,
Valentine's.
I wore them when Arsenal...
Oh, so we won on Valentine's.
I wore them when Arsenal beat...
Good luck. Maybe I should.
I wore them when
think you
Arsenal
should
beat
wear
United 1-0.
Yeah, so
Maybe
I'm the
we should
unlucky
all wear
one.
them.
Well, there's going to be 3-0 then, isn't it? Not to us.
Or a free win.
Yeah.
A free win. A 3-0
Hopefully.
win.
God. Those are my favourite trousers, by the way.
They're just comfortable.
And they go so nice as well.
Yeah.
Right, where was we? Guna Shez says, very predictable, no heart, desire or passion. Another poor performance. City never got out of their first gear.
Yeah.
Bellerin, Xhaka and El Neni have to go in the summer. Keep up the good work, ladies. Thank you, Guna Shez.
Thank you.
Another super chat from Matthew Wilshaw. In my opinion, you only see the negative comments, but put into light where constructive criticism gets put aside because it doesn't make a good story. Shake my head. I mean we're reading through all the super chats that are coming in.
Matthew, have you seen the comments?
And it's you guys that are making the comments. So if you want positive comments,
send them in.
Positive comments.
And maybe super chat them so we see them
Exactly, the super chats
really
are the ones that
boldly.
stand out.
Matthew, can you see the comments that we're reading? Because literally, when I'm skimming through, I'm trying to pick out the least negative ones, but a lot of them are very negative after this 1-0 loss. JD Mallon, for instance, right here in front of me says, what makes you think we deserve to play in the Champions League? We would get knocked out in the group stages. I mean, help me find a positive comment, Matthew. I'm putting it on you now. I'm putting it on you.
Don't they see the comments coming up
Yeah,
anyway?
you
They can see all the comments. Rafa is saying Mari and Gabrielle need to start. Is that a pairing that you'd like to see?
I wouldn't
I'm not
mind
sure,
that.
no.
I think they'll be good. I don't know if I'd put them in on Thursday together, but I think they're definitely a very positive thing in the future. I ain't got a problem with two left-footed centre-backs.
Well, it looks like Holding will be out. Is it for 7 days now because of the concussion?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think
Today's
Holding
game.
was going to start that game anyway. I feel like he was going to... I think he'll start Louise and Gabrielle.
Probably. Louise, I think, will start.
Yeah.
DJ Paul Carter says, I want my Arsenal back. Eddie Howe for Arsenal. I've said this before. I think I've said this once before as well, but I think this is in a very desperate state.
Yeah.
Eddie Howe?
No, not for me, but I want my Arsenal back fast.
ASAP.
ASAP.
HPYT14 is saying, positive comment here, this show is on.
I saw that, but I was thinking...
Where's the positivity? All right, you're putting positive energy, but give us something positive about today, about Arsenal, something.
Kelly Jeffrey says, we are where we are because we are just not good enough. End of. Lee, did you write that? Sounds like you. Sounds like Lee would say. Narks the Shark says, positive comment is hope... It's not even positive.
Yeah, what's it
Positive
saying?
comment is hopefully Arteta gets
that.
sacked.
Yeah, see, they're...
There you go, you guys have been so negative. Here's one. Kiefer Sutherland is saying, you will not get relegated. #positive.
Yeah, we ain't getting relegated.
No, that's a positive, isn't it?
We know that.
Remember when we had that? Well, not us.
Well, it was a little bit scary.
It was.
But 11 losses
it was
this season,
a little bit
it's just not
scary.
good. Box of Oranges 84 says, this team needs significant improvement. You should sign players like... Oh, that was for you, Charlene. So just wanted to keep you sharp, Charlene. So just kidding.
I'm on the ball. More than half players. 9-6 with no chat, but you've given a £4.99 donation.
That's nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Donating to a good cause.
Oh, Matthew said, no, he wasn't talking about us. He says, sorry, he was on about news publishers.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, okay.
They are, that way.
They're always going to go with the negative narrative. There's more to talk about. There's more to discuss.
It's more in their agenda as well, isn't it?
Guys, just be a bit more transparent when you're commenting as well.
RK says, Arsenal are an okay team. You girls are the only positive collective. Shame the comments don't say anything that supports the team. Bless you, ladies. I know it's not really anything that's actually supporting the team.
I guess it's hard because when you lose, everyone just feels a bit on a downer. Then your mind's just in that zone where you're going to say, oh, I'm so happy we lost. No one's going to say that. So the fact that they're even sending things in that aren't too bad is good.
Yeah. Abu says, would you ladies love Pep Guardiola?
I would love him. I wanted him years ago. I would absolutely love him. He's never coming to Arsenal.
Never say never.
He's never coming to Arsenal.
Could you imagine though?
It's going to leave Man City to come to Arsenal.
Let's say he reaches his target and finally gets Man City Champions League. No, then he wants a new challenge.
No. He'll go to Italy or somewhere he's never worked. He's not going to come to... I don't even think he'll go to Italy, but he's not going to come to Arsenal.
I mean, tables can turn, Helen.
Yeah, anything can happen.
If he comes to London, he'll go to be the Chelsea manager where he's going to get paid loads of money.
No one ever thought that Mourinho would come back to the Premier League.
Yeah, but Mourinho's...
What's that?
A different level. He's not Pep.
What do you mean, a better level? Is he better than Pep?
He's like at the end. I mean, how many more obviously he'll carry on. If Tottenham sack him, there'll be clubs queuing, but
I don't think there will be that many, you know.
Well, exactly. I was trying to be polite. They're not on the same level for me anyway.
Yeah.
I rate Guardiola massively. I think Mourinho's a good manager, but I find him so... I think he's killed Spurs, if I'm honest.
100%.
Like, Tottenham are
good.
so much better than what he has made them.
Yeah.
Which is good for us as Arsenal fans, because they were up there and they're nowhere now. They're like a couple of points on top of us, and we're having a terrible season.
Do you think Man City could potentially win the league this season?
I said that about 2 months ago, I think.
Yeah.
That's who because at the beginning of the season, before the season even started, I stupidly said Chelsea because of the signings they made.
I just had a feeling.
And then when the season started, I said Man City are winning this.
I knew they would.
Yeah.
They've gone too long without a title.
Yeah.
Exactly. Super chat from Daniel Constant. What hurts most is having come to Arsenal during the early Wenger years. Maybe I could have accepted this if I became a fan post the UEFA Champions League semi-final defeat to United.
Yeah, if I became an Arsenal fan in the last 3 years, last 2 to 3 years, I would accept this. But like, what's his name?
I don't think anyone
Daniel.
in the last 2-3 years has just started supporting Arsenal, surely.
Kids. There's people that's just started like following Arsenal 2 years ago.
Maybe if they've got into a new
I've got friends that's
and
literally just started following Arsenal.
Really?
Because but like they've only just started
but that's
following.
different. Their affiliation is with you, not really the team.
Yeah, but they've got into football more
Maybe.
now. So now they're following Arsenal. But 10 years, let's say 5-10 years ago, they're not following Arsenal like deeply watching every game like that. So when they're supporting now, they don't understand it.
Yeah.
I asked my friends, I'll get them on the phone after, they were like, oh, how's Arsenal doing? Oh, not too bad, it's only 1-0. That's what they'll say, it's only 1-0, could have been worse.
No, but we're saying that.
No, but they'll say like joyfully, oh no, worry, next game.
Yeah, but they're not invested in football, that's why.
They are now, but they wasn't 10 years ago.
But are they? Do they watch every game? Or
Yeah,
they just,
of course.
Oh, they are. Oh.
Another super chat from that same username. You're not catching me out. If we lose to Benfica, ladies, Arteta has to go, right? With a question mark. However, the board have made him into their puppet and will not sack him. I miss
so many
Emery
people
so
say
much.
that. Yeah.
I mean, is it a case of just, you know, all right, last transfer window, he's got rid of players that we didn't want?
I think you need to look at more than just that. I think we need to, at some point, the board, it's not my decision, it's, you know, nothing to do with me. But I think the board need to have a serious sit down and think, what is acceptable? What are we actually doing? If we lose, how many games in one season is that point where it's actually not good enough?
Yeah.
You know, you have to realistically think about that.
Because we've got 11 losses now.
11. That's I can't remember losing 11 games in a season.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Managers
Like,
are normally
genuinely.
out with 10 losses.
Yeah,
or,
I think
even
Unai
less.
was out on about 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, I like Arteta. I think, you know, he's a lovely guy.
So can I just
comes
say,
across well.
sorry to put you
Put me on
under
the
pressure,
spot, yeah.
but what do you like about Arteta?
I think he dresses nice. I'm joking.
Wow,
I'm joking,
that says
I'm
a lot.
joking.
That's all I need to know. Gosh, nothing about his managerial style.
What is it? Like, it's so erratic. What
Yeah.
can I say? No, I don't rate that so far, no.
So you just like the
No,
Lego hairpiece,
No, I don't like
as
that.
they call it.
Nah,
outfits.
he's got no style with his hair. That needs addressing too. No, listen, like, I want to try and buy into this process.
Yeah.
A lot of people are telling me he needs a lot more time. I just don't know where we can allow Arsenal Football Club to go in order to give that. I don't know.
It's not good.
It's just not. It's not comfortable for me.
We played such attacking football under Wenger,
Yeah.
and now we can't
Yeah.
even get one shot on target in the second half.
I know, it's just really bad.
mad.
I love Wenger, like, all day. I've got so much time for him, and it's like, I don't know how much of fans are being patient with Arteta because they think like there's some similarity to Wenger, maybe.
What similarity is there?
I don't know. They seem to say he makes substitutions late in a game. I don't know. Like, I just, you know, I want to be positive, but
I've got a positive for
not
you.
looking great.
I mean, it's positive for you, but not for certain players. Captain Charisma says, I would have Helen in goal over Runnison. She's got the kit on. All you need to do now is sign the thing.
Yeah, but have you seen me in goal? You might not want me in goal. I'm quite good at catching. I don't know about
Your height might
catching
not
feelings.
be. Yeah.
I was catching them Skittles one-handed, isn't it?
Yeah. A super chat from Michael of £1 with no message, but thank you very much for the donation. A super chat from John Grimm. On a more positive note, Joe Willock just played an absolute gem of a ball to assist St Maximin.
Oh, I've been seeing that. I was wondering if that was true.
Newcastle.
I've been seeing that, them St Maximin score, but I don't know if it was true or not.
What is the scoreline?
I'm guessing 1-0, but update us.
Yeah, we haven't got the TV on. They should have left it on for us to keep up with it.
Wayne Price, here's a good question. Says, how many years away do you think we are until we're back in the Champions League?
Well, if we win the Europa next season.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Other than that, how many years do you think?
We're miles off at the moment, aren't we?
Saying 3 years or more?
Can't be more than 3 years, surely.
Well, it can.
I was thinking 5.
It can, Charlene, because if we go through a season losing 10, 11 games, we're miles away.
We're way off at the moment. We're way off.
And the frustrating thing for me is our squad ain't that bad.
Yeah.
It's so much better than 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And we've gone backwards. And I can't even give the compliment to the rest of the team.
All right, cool. So 3 years ago,
we've gone backwards on the pitch.
3 years ago, we had people like Coquelin and Ramsey in the midfield. Was it 3 years ago? Yeah, I think so.
That was probably more than that.
So how it was 2021 now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably a long time. That's
but
like 5, 6 years
when you
ago.
compare those players,
no, listen. From the day we lost Santi Cazorla, Arsenal's never really been the same. That's just from my point of view, really. He's never been replaced.
A lot of players haven't been replaced, in my opinion. Abrima says, please, Arsenal fans, remember who he was and stop telling us that we are mid-table by trusting the process. He says, stop telling us that we should trust the process. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Isn't it, man? We shouldn't be a team that's saying trust the process. We should be winning things.
No, your process should be showing us what it's doing.
Yeah.
That's why fans are getting frustrated. Yeah. Because, like, you know, it's not acceptable. Like, we're going batter Chelsea. Yeah. We go on this sick run, and then now it's like, today was all right. Like, you know, we shouldn't be coming into this game so reliant on winning. Yeah, we should win, but we should have won all the games before this game, so we could afford to lose today and not even be like that upset.
Yeah.
Starnerman369 is saying 11 L's in any season is completely unacceptable.
Oh, definitely.
I totally agree.
He's a very lucky man walking on a tightrope.
But he's lucky because there's no fans in the crowd.
He's lucky because this is a rebuilding stage. No. And it's a perfect time to do it during this whole COVID situation.
It's because there's no fans.
Yeah, but this is the perfect time to go through a rebuilding phase, I believe. And I think that's why the board are backing him.
But shouldn't the process be more effective then?
What do you mean?
There's no fans to be making them a little bit nervous. They should be performing better.
Maybe they need the fans.
Well, the fans have definitely helped us get, I'd say, 9 points every season by lifting when we were away, like behind in. You've seen it, innit? Like the players are missing the fans for sure, but the manager. It's easier for him not having the fans.
Obviously, Kieran says Cazorla, Wilshere, Ramsey and Walcott in the midfield is so much better than today's. 3 years ago, we still had Xhaka, by the way, and Del Neni. So it's not that much difference.
No, there's not that much difference. Yeah. I don't think our midfield was great 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Our midfield has never been the same since we lost Santi Cazorla.
Yeah.
We've never had a great midfield since then.
Raziq's UK is saying Arsenal died the day Wenger left.
Sorry. To be honest, a lot of people were rejoicing that day, which is weird.
Do you know what it is? For me, the biggest frustration about that is that we should have had a plan, the 5 years, like a, what do they call it? Like a holdover. Yeah. You know, like when we knew he was going to leave at some point, where's the planning from the board? Why are we still 3 years on being told to win? It's a process. The process should have been happening the 5 years, like 8 years ago, not now. That's just what annoys me.
Tolu says Tierney and Aubameyang should have been substituted at half time. Arteta got that wrong. The only positive from today's game was Willian not coming on. It's the first time I've seen Willian's name in the chat, you know. It's the first time. Wow.
Would you have taken Tierney off at half time?
No.
I wouldn't have.
He looked that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
No.
He was still running forward.
He needs minutes. He's just come back from an injury. Why are they being so harsh?
Yeah.
Super chat from number 016. Arsenal is like a drunk man at the finish line. Talks a good game but can't.
Who, Arsenal or Arteta? What does he mean?
What? Why does she always stop like this?
Oh, is it something naughty?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't read it.
I thought something happened. She just stops and goes.
No, because I'm trying to register what they're saying.
Ali says, Seaman, Lauren, Adams, Keown, Cole, Perez, Vieira, Freddie. I mean, you've taken it way back here.
Yeah, but that's going all the way back.
That's all we can rely on now as Arsenal fans, is always bringing back that same squad and those same players.
Yeah.
And even, it's annoying because when new players join, like Thomas Partey, even when Cedric came and Martin, they ask about, you know, what do you love about Arsenal? Oh, you know, I love Thierry Henry, I love Ian Wright. Like, even the
what
players.
What do you like now?
Like, there's no one that really
you
gives Arsenal an identity.
On. You haven't got that reliability.
Yeah. Saka's now giving us our identity.
Yeah, he's our Mr. Arsenal right now.
Don't get too attached, man.
I'm attached. Saka ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, remember, he's my little bro. Don't get too attached, I'm telling you.
Trust me, he ain't going nowhere.
He's going to be here in 2 years.
Trust me, he will be here.
He signed a new deal
He will be here.
Do you know who else had a new deal? Tariq Lamptey, and I don't think he's going to be there in 2 years either.
No, Saka's not.
Right, that's because you want him at Arsenal.
I just know his agents, and I know that Tariq Lamptey's not going to be there in 2 years.
Can you imagine Lamptey and Saka? Huh? Let us know after the show how it's going. Super chat from Tommy Mullin, Sel El Neni, Holding, Bellerin, and Aubameyang.
Do you know what? We've still got to clear out in incoming, so
yeah,
we haven't fully cleared out everything yet, so we'll see.
Cleaning up the closet.
Innit? We're still, but then we might have a load coming back as well.
Yeah.
There's loads of them. They're not actually being sold.
Yeah, Guendouzi.
So it could get worse.
Kaifa, I did not get baited. David Seaman, like that's not baited. It's one of our players.
That's his name.
I mean, where was you? Where was you all those years ago? Do you not remember David Seaman?
Super chat from Ben Struton, another mediocre performance. If we lose to Benfica, the manager has to go. All the resources are there to win games. Which, like we were saying, we have got the players. It's about getting the best out of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's getting the best out of all of them. He's not getting the best out of Pepe.
Yeah.
Super chat from Buddy Gunnar, donating £1.99.
Thank you
very much for the donation.
Andrew says, what has my team turned into? I'm literally crying right now. It's almost 4 a.m. here in China. I can't believe my team, Pippa. We've had enough. Something needs to change, fellow Gooners. Andrew, I feel you.
What
Andrew, do you live in China?
Is he in China.
Oh.
Yeah,
cool.
See, it must be tough to have to get up at 4 in the morning to watch Arsenal and then...
Exactly.
I mean, today's not too bad, but some of them other performances were shocking.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, guys.
Is there anything we can read out?
Positive comment.
They're taking the piss out of us. Did you guys expect to beat City?
Yeah, no, someone else said, it's gone now, but they said, did you ladies all expect City to win because you're all dressed in black like a funeral? And I was meant to read it out, but it's gone.
No, we're trying to look stylish in black.
Where did it go?
Comfortability. We got Troops in the chat as well. Big up you, Troops.
Yeah,
Troops. We're done out here.
Done out.
Oh, mate, Troops, try and keep the faith, man.
We're done. Troops keep the faith.
I know.
Troops ain't keeping no faith. Troops is like out boy now.
I've been seeing him on Instagram.
Tierney, I read that already. Jesse says, tough game, but we move on to Thursday v Benfica.
Fully focused.
No, he says the biggest match of our lives to determine our
right
season.
Now. It is.
Hope we can win that. Then Leicester after. You ladies doing great. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Jesse.
Shout out to Jesse.
Biggest game of our lives, though?
It is right now.
Barcelona final was the biggest game of our lives.
No, trust me, that was. But right now, that game is crucial for us as fans, for the players and for the manager.
Yeah.
Ain't looking good if, God forbid, we don't win.
Super chat from Brian Holiday. What is so frustrating about Arsenal is that we have great attacking talent and often nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
That is really annoying. It's frustrating. The whole game is frustrating to be honest.
Frustrating.
What's going on out there, mate? Jeez.
It's like an earthquake.
Man City is just on another level. My Ghana picks, we are making a good progress, says Godfrey Raphael. That's a very positive comment.
We'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Ali says Dennis, Thierry, or Patrick. Ooh, those are three of my favourite players.
Dennis
That's too hard.
for me.
I was going to say Patrick, but then like, how can I not say Thierry?
Dennis.
But then I love Dennis. Like, that's too hard. I can't answer that.
Dennis. I love Thierry.
I love Patrick.
All three, for me, they're all in my top three anyway.
Literally, whenever I get asked who's my favourite player from all those years ago, I can't pick between the three.
Dennis, I have to pick.
He's
a special guy.
Dennis, Thierry, or Patrick?
Dennis.
Thierry.
Oh, he's Thierry.
Bias, you can't tell nothing. Thierry,
I mean, I love Dennis back.
I love Dennis Bergkamp.
What?
Yeah.
Dennis, Thierry, or Patrick?
It's a hard one, but I'll probably go Thierry as well.
Very much.
But because these two are young, bro. That's why, man.
You're too easily influenced, Charlene, by him.
No, I was sitting thinking about it.
Come on. So I have that effect.
But you got to go
You got that effect.
All the young fans will say Thierry, man.
Yeah, because they don't know the rest. They don't know him.
No, but Thierry's the GOAT, though.
No, I'll tell you why. Because for me, Dennis is who came in and changed changed Arsenal Football Club completely. And
like those balls that he plays, you can't see players play
like
football
he's
no
just
more.
different class.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Super Flea says Dennis first. Yeah. Oh, Adam second. Vieira third. Henry fourth.
And can we always mention Tony Adams?
Yeah, 100, man. It's hard.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, you'd want to say Thierry Henry, but Dennis is next level.
No, Dennis
Vieira for me, absolute. We need a midfielder like that.
Yeah.
We've never replaced him either.
It's a hard one. That's a hard question, you know. And I've never been able. Like, when people ask me, like in different interviews, they're like, "Who's your favourite player?" In each interview, I think I've said something different. Like one I've said Thierry, one I've said Vieira, one I've said Dennis.
Yeah. No, but when they put them three,
it's hard to choose.
It's so difficult.
Yeah. Karima says, I think we have to question the coaches at training. Those mistakes should be eliminated in training. They should get troops in DT in the training ground to shout no back pass. Yeah, you understand? You understand?
We have seen DT play football.
Is he good?
I've only seen him do kick-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they good?
I ain't seen him play football.
Didn't he make a run forward as well?
Where?
On his Instagram.
I need to see that. I need to see that.
It with you.
What?
Super Jack from number.
Oh, Perez or Overmars?
1-6.
I mean, my heart's saying Perez, but
my heart's saying Perez, but my mind's saying Overmars.
Oh, that's a hard one. Overmars,
that's tough because Overmars was amazing,
and he never gets enough credit.
No, he's a brilliant player. Yeah, that's tough.
Why are you not doing this?
That's a tough one. I'm going to say Perez purely because he played for us longer.
That's
biased, a diplomatic answer.
Safe. Number 016. It is sad I get more
I like this. At least it's something good to talk about. Good memories, isn't it?
From AFTV and troops than Arsenal.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I've just gone.
Oh, don't worry.
Ghana Deja Vu says, serious question. Maybe it says what is the minimum Arteta has to achieve by the end of his 1.5 years in charge of Arsenal in order to keep his job come the end of the season? Is there even a minimum set? We're out of it.
The FA Cup he won last year.
Yeah, but we can't hold on to that.
Yeah, but that's how it's looking.
And the Community Shield.
Isn't it? Going on 10 losses this season.
11
now?
11.
Gosh. Superfleet says, Anelka, RVP could do the job of Henry, but name me other players who could have done the job of Tony Adams, Vieira or Bergkamp.
Yep, I agree. He's right.
I think
I was going to say that because Anelka was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, we've always had fantastic strikers, and Thierry Henry was
and
next
Van Persie,
level.
Yeah.
Van Persie was brilliant. Anelka was good.
But we've never had anyone come close to Tony Adams, ever.
We've never had another Tony Adams.
Or Vieira.
But
what about Diaby?
Diaby was, I know him, he's wicked.
But it's the injuries.
The injuries killed him.
I think Diaby would have been the closest to Vieira.
Yeah.
If he didn't have the injuries.
Diaby was brilliant.
Does that answer your question? Who was it? Superfleet?
Diaby is the closest we've had.
But
Definitely.
now, from what we've seen, I guess we could say Thomas Partey, but it's way too soon to say that.
I said that when we signed him, and I actually watched his first match. He reminded me so much of the poise.
But it's too soon.
No. I'm not saying he'll be as consistent and as fantastic, but he's got the same attributes to his game.
But could he be another Vieira or could he be another Diaby at this point?
Well, we'll see. I do really think, I don't know what goes on with our medical staff.
Yeah.
I feel like ever since Gary Lewin left, we've just been injury FC.
Yeah.
Like, everyone seems to be... Rosicky, I mean, how long was that guy out for?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I liked Rosicky.
I like him. Fantastic player. But I'm saying his career was just so, like, damaged by injury.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about Rosicky, yeah? You might know this, actually, but you know the media entrance of the Emirates? After games, he would literally just walk out there whilst all the fans were outside. So you know, like all the fans would be waiting for the players to come out of the car park.
Yeah.
He would literally say bye to everyone, give you a little high five, and then just emerge into the crowd so no one would notice him and go and get a taxi.
Yeah, no, I've never...
I swear to you, and I'd be like, ain't that Thomas Rosicky? And the media guy would be like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never. The only time I met him was when I went to the training grounds and he was injured.
Yeah.
And he was in one of the rehab rooms getting his massage done, and we met him. I never met him at the Emirates.
Guys, there's a lot of comparisons coming in, but you're going to have to ask us, hopefully, after our win against Benfica, because there's a lot of people coming in saying Campbell or Ian Wright.
Yeah,
Wright or Dennis.
Campbell was brilliant. I'd love to see him as a manager, maybe.
They might be talking about Kevin Campbell, you know?
No, I think they're talking about Sol Campbell.
But they're talking about strikers, Kevin Campbell.
Oh,
Wright.
maybe then. I thought it meant Sol Campbell.
But maybe we'll come back to that, hopefully, if we win against Benfica, which we will do. And Charlene, I'm sure she's found a positive comment to end on, because Bernard said wrap up about 5 minutes ago, so hopefully she's got one.
I'm looking, I haven't had anything come in yet, so guys, do get your positive comments in to end the show. They're coming in, but I can't see a positive one just yet.
1-0 is positive.
Helen, do you want to wrap it up on that? Because it could have been a lot worse. All right, here's one. I don't know if that's positive or not. Should I go for it?
Yeah.
Because I'm not seeing anything else come in. All right, Lewis P is saying Man City could have scored 5, but they didn't need to get out of the game.
They didn't.
Which is fair. I mean, we showed something, so they didn't come out of 5th gear. Can we take it as that? All right, here's one from Chris. Love you all. There you go, we'll take that one.
Well,
wait.
All right, here we go. Third try, third attempt.
Third time lucky. Love you back, Chris. But Freddie Rapp is saying Saka is a baller. That's the positive with loads of love hearts.
Yep.
We'll take that.
We love
end
him.
it on that. Our star boy, superstar Saka.
Yep,
guys, I want to say thank you again for all of your comments and your donations. If you still want to donate, click the link in the description. We're representing and supporting Prostate Cancer UK. So hit the link, and thank you for the super chat donations. And we'll see you against Benfica, where hopefully we can get the big win.
Yes, come on, Arsenal, we need to win.
One man dies.
One man dies.
One man dies.
Every 45 minutes.
Every 45 minutes.
From prostate cancer.
That's why
I wear the badge for the scientists
Beating this disease.
this badge represents
My friends. It represents my family.
It represents the football community.
It represents me.
Together we can beat prostate cancer.
Come and join
The biggest team
In football.
Men, we are with you.